Yu-Gi-Oh has over 10,000 unique cards in its card pool, and thanks to tools such as TCG Player and eBay, duelists all around the world can pick up any card they would like with just a click of a button. But what if those tools didn't exist? What if the only way you can attain new cards was by opening packs? Starting off with 3 Blue Eyes Structure Deck and a budget of $50 a week, I must build a competitive Yu-Gi-Oh deck with only sealed product. No buying, no trading for cards, all leading up to doing Yu-Gi-Oh's biggest challenge, topping a YCS. This is the Blue Eyes Sealed Only Yu-Gi-Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, we are back doing another sealed only. Last time we did Fire King, and this time we're doing Blue Eyes, which is kind of wild. Just something I want to point out is the Fire King is technically the last structure deck that got released in Yu-Gi-Oh, and this is the newest one, obviously. But the Fire King one released in December of 2022, and this one was released in February 2024. What the fuck, Konami? Release more structure decks. This is like one of your best products. Come on, do it, please. But oh my god, yes, this time we are doing Blue Eyes Sealed Only, and not only that, but this structure deck is fucking insane. Oh my god, you'll see why in just 1 second when we open up the cards. But yeah, this structure deck is insane. But not only that, but this structure deck also has the chance to open up QCs and stuff like that, because not only do you get the basic cards in the structure deck itself, but there are cards, or like I think it's like Maiden with Eyes of Blue, and then the new Synchro Monster can also come secret or QC. So there's actually a kind of a little opening we can do with this structure deck as well. So I guess enough talking. Let's actually open the structure deck. All right, oh my god, I'm gonna struggle opening this one, huh? All right, so we're gonna open up this one. So this is our little one that we can go. We got a secret Wishes of Eyes of Blue, which is cool. Not the QC. I mean, they do have a chance of QC, so we pull a QC, that'd be nice. But starting off with a secret is nice. But we're gonna be opening up the structure deck here. Sorry, I opened this shit very, very poorly. Oh my god, I hate the packaging on this. But we're gonna do a little quick introduction to the cards as well. Let me just quickly get this opened up because I always struggle opening this up for some reason. That took way, way too long. Okay, but introductions to the cards in the structure deck here. So we have Indigo, the Silver Dragon, new rank 8. I think it can negate cards if it's a special summon. Yeah, it negates all face-up cards your opponent controls when it's XYZ summon. That's pretty cool. The new Spirit of Eye of Blue, the new Link 1. This card is very, very insane. There's probably going to be a 3 of with our extra deck to start us off as well. Maiden of White is a really, really good card. It helps you get the True Light. It can special itself from the graveyard. Very, very cool card that we get as well. Wishes of Eyes of Blue. This is our technically second one because we pulled the secret rare out of this one. And then the new Synchro Monster Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon, which is also a very, very good card. And Omni Negate, that's a Synchro 12 that the Synchro 9 can summon as well. And then Neo Kaiser Seahorse, kind of a new card. It's kind of does the combo. It's kind of the worst one to draw to do the combo, but it still does combo by itself. War of the Blue Eyes Dragon, just special summon a Blue Eyes from your hand, deck, and graveyard, or banishment. Oh my god, you can just summon it from anywhere. Really, really cool. I can summon any Blue Eyes monster as well. But if you don't control a Blue Eyes White Dragon, it has to be Blue Eyes White Dragon. Majesty of White Dragon. This trap card is really, really good. I can show up to 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons from your hand, face-up field, or graveyard, and then pop that many cards your opponent controls. You can usually make this a pop 2 or a pop 3 as well. It's a really, really good card that you can play. Now to the actual common cards, we got 3 arts of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, 1 alternative, 1 Jet Dragon, which is nice to see in here, 1 Blue Eyes Abyss Dragon, which I don't think we're going to be abusing straight away, but this is a card to think about because there's a lot of dumb shit you can do with this card, but I don't think it's really necessary to start us off. Spirit Dragon is cool. The rituals are in here, the Chaos Max and the Dragon. They're not necessarily that good. Maybe if it was like 2016 till these would be insane, but 2025 for 2025, yeah, not that good in the first place. White Stone of Legend. The stones are in here, but again, I don't think they're really necessary anymore just because we have better level ones that you could be making. The White Stone of Ancients. Because this card exists. 3, I think it's 3 of them. Yeah, 3 Sage of Eyes of Blue. This is basically your 1 card combo now. Really good stuff that you want to do. Master of Eyes of Blue. This is a cool one of that you can be playing with the deck. Dictator D is just a free extender. We actually get 2 of it. And now onto the hand traps, which I think what makes this structure deck insane is not only do you get some good 1 card combos to start your structure deck off, but you get some crazy ass hand traps. Nibiru, Ash. We get 2 Veilers, which is wild. We have 3 structure decks, so I guess we're guaranteed of that as well. But then we have other stuff we'll get to in 1 second. We have Chaos Form, which helps you get to the Ritual guys. Ultimate Fusion is good to have as well. Actually give us 2 of it. The Melody of the Awakening, I think, was cool before with Blue Eyes, but I think with the new stuff now, I don't think it's really necessary. Mausoleum of White, this is good for the Link 1 Concertus, really, really good. Bush Stream of Destruction, this can be randomly searched with this card as well, so that's kind of cool. Trade-In, again, it's kind of the same thing as Melody. I think before it was good, but now it's not really necessary. Called by the Grave, very, very insane card that they put in here as well. Unfortunately, it's only at 1, so the 3 we have is not going to really do anything. The True Light is just for the Maiden, which is really, really good. Ultimate Creature of Destruction, not really that great. Destined Arrivals, not that great either. And then we have the Infinite Impermanence, which finishes out the hand trap lineup. So we have a Nibiru, Ash, Imperm, and Called by in the structure deck. Fucking wild. I'd be killed to have that hand trap lineup back in the Fire King sealed only. And then we have some extra deck guys. The Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, the Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which is cool for Eyes of Blue because you put this in graveyard and makes it where you guys can't be targeted, the Blue Eyes guys at least. Twin Burst Dragon, and then Tyrant Dragon, a very, very good card to be reprinting this as well. We have our Spirit Dragon, which is very, very insane. This is kind of the whole centerpiece of the extra deck right now, so very, very good to have. Azure Eyes, Erratic Seals of Heavenly Spheres as well, which is really cool, and then just fucking promotional stuff, whatever. All right, let me open up the other 2 to see what our little secrets are going to be, and then let's get to deck building, I guess. All right, what are we going to get out of this one? Again, I'm terrible at opening these decks. So again, not going to show off the card. We're just going to show off what our little promo card here is going to be. If I can just take it out. There we go. QC? Nope, just a secret made in white. Not terrible, though. We'll take that for sure. All righty, and then the last one we have here, let me just focus it up here. All right, last promo card here. Let me just take it out real quick. Is another Wishes of Eyes of Blue. Unfortunate. No QC, but I guess we'll take 2. I mean, we got 2 secret wishes, so I'll take that. Let me get to deck building now for sure. Alrighty, now on to the deck profile. But before we do that, look at these sleeves real quick. I just want to show this off. Look, it's like miscut. Like, look at that. I don't even think it's like a miscut. I think they just made the back of the covers, the back sleeve, like a centimeter too big. Because I think like the front is perfectly fine, but I think they just made the back like a centimeter too big. What the fuck? What the fuck, Dragon Shield? What the fuck is that shit? I'll probably have to change card sleeves before locals because it does annoy me to a bit. But let's get to the actual deck profile, shall we? So, starting off with the monsters, we are playing. Let me fix the camera here real quick, actually. So we're playing 3 Maiden, we're playing 3 Sage, and 1 Master, and we're also playing the Neo Kaiser Seahorse. These are technical 1-card combos. So Maiden can get to the 1-card combo because it gets the True Light. And then it can get the True Light can set wishes, which if you discard a card can go into full combo. Sage is like a true 1-card combo. Actually, you can search the Maiden and then do the wishes and all that stuff as well. Neo Kaiser Seahorse is a little bit of a weird one, but it does technically get you to it because you just normal summon it, link off into the Link 1 effect to dump the Maiden, and then use the Mausoleum to dump the Blue Eyes, and then the Maiden can actually use its effect on field to send itself to get the True Light, and then that can technically get you into the combo. So it's probably like the worst one to do, but it can technically do the 1-card combo as well. And then Master just kind of as just a one of in the deck, just so we have like another search target for Sage. I don't know if this is necessary as of right now. Maybe later on when we get like more cards for the deck, it might be necessary, but it might not be as necessary right now. But we're going to play it just because we do have the room for it. So that's kind of our 1-card combos that we are playing with the deck. Oop, my bad, didn't mean to drop that card. And now on to the level 8 monsters. We are playing 1 Blue Eyes Jet Dragon and 1 Spirit. So these are the effect monsters that we are playing for Blue Eyes. So this is just a really good card itself. So if anything's destroyed on field, it can special itself from hand or field. And then during the damage step, I think it can like destroy a card. Yeah, that's in the if this card battles. And then Spirit of White is just like a kind of pop 1 card or pop a spell or banish a spell trap on the field when he is normal or special summon. Kind of a cool card, and then can contribute itself to special summon a Blue Eyes White Dragon from the hand as well. Kind of just cool cards that we're playing just because we can have multiple ways to get them out, like Spirit's of Hand effect can summon it, and also the new spell card can summon it as well. We're playing 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'm deciding to play 3 different arts of it because I don't really have a favorite art. If I had to choose one, it's probably going to be this art, but we are playing the 3 different versions of Blue Eyes that we do have. But we are playing 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. On to the spell traps now. We are playing 3 Wishes for Eyes of Blue. We are playing the 3 Roar of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, 2 Ultimate Fusion, 1 Mausoleum of White, 2 Majesty of the White Dragons, and a True Light to finish out the spell trap ratios here. 3 Wishes, again, this is kind of your combo starter as well. So this is technically another 1.5 card combo. So yeah, this is technically 12 like combo starters to start with off. Roar of the Blue Eyes is really cool. It can summon a Blue Eyes monster, but if you don't have a Blue Eyes White Dragon on the field, it has to be Blue Eyes White Dragon, which is really, really cool. It does lock us into dragons, but that's whatever. That's not a problem for us. 2 Ultimate Fusion, just because we are playing the fusions in the extra decks. Also an interruption if you use a Blue Eyes from your field as well. You can pop cards as well, which is really, really cool. The 1 Mausoleum of White, just the search target for the Link one, and then it can extra normal summon a level a light tuner as well. And then we're playing 2 Majesty of White. This card is just really, really good. Again, it's the pop 3. It's kind of the blackout for the deck. Really, really good stuff. You can also ritual summon in the graveyard, but we're not playing in the rituals, so that's never a problem. And then the True Light is really, really good for the maiden, being able to set any of the spell traps from the deck as well, or spell summon Blue Eyes from the hand or graveyard. So that is it for our spell trap lineup. Let me just quickly get this fixed up. Now on to the hand trap of the non-engine kind of lineup for us. We have 13, surprisingly. We have 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring, 3 Effect Veiler, 3 Nibiru, the Primal Being, a Called By, and 3 Infinite Impermanence. Really, really good hand trap lineup, to be honest with you. I would have killed for this kind of hand trap lineup in the Fire King sealed only, and the fact that this structure deck just has this straight off the bat is kind of fucking wild to me. Really, really good hand trap lineup, in my opinion. You have like 3 of the best hand traps in the game. I think the only really thing you're missing is like Bestials after that, and maybe like droplets and talents and after that. But we can always get that later on. Now on to the extra deck. We are playing 3 of the Link 1 Spirit with Eyes of Blue. We are playing 3. I think this is just a really, really good card. You can search the Link 1, but it can help us turn our spellcasters into dragons so we can make a seals. We're only playing the 1 seals. I really wanted to play the second one. Just couldn't find the room for it, but that's why we were playing 3 Spirit. It's just so we can turn our spellcaster light tuners into dragons, so if we need to make seals plays, we do have it. So 3 is not necessary, maybe 2 is fine, but I think this is a perfectly fine ratio. We have a lot of extra deck room in this, so yeah, that's all the links that we are playing though. Now on to the synchros. We are playing the 3 Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. This is your pretty much the synchro you're going into every single time with this deck. Really, really good. It's a negation, graveyard negation, contribute itself to summon a light dragon synchro monster from the extra deck, but destroys it during the end phase. And it basically a pendulum out as well. You can't summon 2 or more monsters at the same time while this card's on the field. We are playing the 3 Blue Eyes Ultimate Spirit Dragon, which is just the Omni Negate of choice for the deck right now. Really, really good. We'll probably have to find more targets in the future for Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, but this is a really, really good card to start us off as an Omni Negate, and if it's destroyed, it can summon back a light dragon from the graveyard. Really, really good. 1 Azure Eyes, just so we have another target for the Blue Eye Spirit. You only necessarily need 1 though. For the fusions, we're playing 1 Tyrant, 1 Twin Burst, and the 1 Ultimate Dragon. I don't think that's really all you necessarily need. This is just so you can put it in the graveyard with the wishes. This card is what you're really making, and then I just have this just for because we are playing Ultimate Fusion, so I just want another fusion target just in case. And then we are playing the 1 Indigo of the Silver Dragon as well. So that is it for the deck. We have no side deck or anything like that. So without further ado, let's get to locals, shall we? Alrighty, we are here at locals. It is a 16-player tournament. So we're gonna have 5 rounds. We are expecting to, I understand it's 3 structure decks, but I think we can top 4 for sure. The structure deck is very, very insane. So that is the goal, is to try to top 4. If we can win the entire tournament, that would be cool as well. But yeah, 16 players, 5 rounds. Let's get into round 1, shall we? Alrighty, OTS pack opening. Probably will pull nothing. I don't think there's really anything we need in here, but we'll see. Chicken Game is cool, I guess. This is just an upstart. Maybe we'll put it in the deck. We'll see. Cool. We just got completed with round 1, and we versed Gold Pride Punk Fiendsmith. There's a lot of engines in there, but yeah, game 1, we won the die roll. We chose to go first. Our hand was actually pretty solid. It was like double hand trap plus combo as well. I think we normal summoned Sage effect. It got Imperm. I went Wishes. Search for another Sage because we already had Mausoleum in hand. So we searched for another Sage and the Blue Eyes guy, the one that can special Blue Eyes. We Mausoleum, extra normal summon Sage. He Imperms again, which is kind of my biggest punish. Maybe I should have went for Maiden there. Special to Blue Eyes, made a Spirit. We set, I think it was Imperm Ash, I think was what we had, and we passed on that. And that actually ended up being enough. I think we also had I think that was pretty much it. You'll see it in the gameplay right now, but yeah, we ended up winning that game one pretty well. Game two, he chose to go first. We had Ash Imperm plus combo, which was pretty cool. But since he does have the Fiendsmith stuff, it's kind of weird. So we Imperm the Punk, the Zen admin. We Ash the Foxy Tomb, but then he special summons the guy that the gold prize that can search the trap. He searches the trap, then goes into Moon into Wreck, and then we're like, okay, now we have to deal with the Fiendsmith. So he ends on the DDD plus the gold prize trap, which is actually pretty good because we have a lot of special summons. So the DDD actually just ends up checking us. Like we normal summon Spirit, he goes trap to get rid of the Spirit, which is absolutely the correct play. And then I was like, I can't really do anything under the DDD because the rest of my hand is special summon, so it's just going to get negated. We'll just concede game two. And then game three, I chose to go first. He had again just another solid hand. It was like Wishes, discard Wishes, and we also had Sage already in hand, if I'm not mistaken. So we went, or no, we didn't have Sage. So we searched Sage, we searched the Blue Eyes guy. Normal summon Sage effect, he imperms it. I'm like, okay, it's fine. We'll go the Blue Eyes effect and special Blue Eyes, but we had the Kaiser dude as well. So we special Kaiser since we had the Blue Eyes. We link into a Seals, the Kaiser dump the Maiden, go link into a Spirit effect, search for Mausoleum. Activate Mausoleum, then go Spirit effect special to Blue Eyes, back from the graveyard, Maiden effect special. We go Mausoleum, target the Maiden, Ghost Org's there, which is fine. So we lose the Ghost Org, we go Maiden effect to search, or to place the True Light effect to set I think we set the trap, I think is what we did. We had Ultimate Fusion in hand, but I didn't set it for some reason. Should have definitely set it, but we had Seals, the trap, I think with a couple hand traps as well. We pass on that. He goes, normal summon the Zen admin. I go, okay, we'll just pop it, and he had nothing else because he had 2 gold prizes in hand, and he didn't burn for life points, so he was just kind of stuck, conceded in game 3. So we actually ended up taking round 1. Now let's get into round 2. Cool, just got completed with round 2, and this one was not something that we want to repeat again. Brick Guys has come up. Game 1, our hand was like Ash Valor or Ash Imperm Nib plus like Master Blue or Master and like Spirit. Completely garbage hand. I just had a pass. We won the die roll. He did combo, but the Ash Imperm Nib was enough to stop his turn, and then I drew for turn like a Blue Eyes. I'm like, oh my god, this just doesn't do anything. This doesn't do anything. And I passed back to him, and he had combo, and I had nowhere hand traps to back it up. Game 2, same situation. It was another, I think it was Ash Imperm double Blue Eyes plus the trap. Oh no. It was Valor called by double Blue Eyes plus the Majesty trap. Nothing I can do. He also just had a full nuts hand that just played through all of it. So we just lost 2-0 really fast. 2 brick hands. Unfortunately, hopefully that's it. Hopefully that's our only brick hands for the rest of the tournament. But yeah, unfortunately we did take the L, but on to round 3. Alrighty, just got finished with round 3, and it was all right. So game 1, we went first, and we drew the stones. Like we ended up on like full combo. It was like Spirit, Seals, like the Majesty trap card, double Imperm plus a Valor in hand. We just had the stones. We're versing Sword Soul, by the way. So he does his combo, but like we just have so much interruption. I know at one point I summoned out the big level 12 off Spirit. He goes effect of I forgot what he was going to do. He did something. Oh, he did Desires to draw 2. I chained it again. He chained Chalice, and I went Seals to bounce back to 12 to make sure it went through. I know the last card was like Long One in hand, which he discarded 2, and then I went Majesty, popped the 2 cards. I think he had 2 Blue Eyes on rotation, so I popped 2 cards, and then we just ended up winning the game. We have full follow up. We had everything. I didn't even have to use the 2 imperms to stop him, so really good. Game 2, he went full combo. I didn't draw any hand traps, and he ended on a Protos, which was rough for us. A Protos I call white. So he sent his Shishao to the graveyard, but it was rough. But I tried to do the best I could. We had like the fusion guy, the fusion spell in hand. Then we have True Wishes, so I go like effect to search for Sage, search for Valor, and I think I searched the Majesty trap card. So I set a Majesty trap card. I have Blue Eyes in hand, so we can somewhat do something. I have to Valor the Protos because he normal summons Ecclesia. I go Valor, then he goes Protos effect. I chain Valor to negate. Then he goes Ecclesia effect, which is rough for us because I was hoping I could save that Valor for something else. The Ecclesia will just, again, calling lights is ridiculously dumb. So he does that, and then he just has OTK. Like it sucks because he also had the Synchro 10 guy, which banished our the monster we summoned off the fusion anyway, so it didn't really matter what happened in that game. So we lost that. And then game 3 is what happened in round 2, is we just bricked on hand traps and nothing else. It was like Imperm Ash, Valor, Nib, plus the Spirit, the level 8 one that can banish spell traps. We had that. It was just not. It was not it. But it was enough that I think I Valored, nibbed him, and ashed him because he tried to thrust set a card, and then I just ashed the thrust. So I stopped him, but I couldn't do anything. We drew into the Majesty trap card, which just doesn't do anything. We just needed to draw a combo, and we did not. We passed to him. The token's just big enough to beat us, so we just lose in game 3. So we did lose in round 2. These bricks are beating us really bad. Hopefully, we can stop bricking for the rest of the tournament. So we'll see you after round 4. All right, it just got completed with round 4, and unfortunately, we took another L, and you can pretty much guess on what happened. Brick eyes happened. But so game 1, we won the die roll, and we chose to go first, obviously. And yeah, it's just another brick hand. It was like go roar, special summon blue eyes, set a couple cards, pass. I remember it was Majesty that we had. We could have actually made Majesty for 2 pops. I just misplayed there. We had Mausoleum, but I just decided not to activate it. A little bit of a misplay on my part. I don't think it really necessarily mattered, though. I was able to stop him enough where like he didn't really end on anything. He just had to pass back to me. I just drew for turn another roar, so I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, this just doesn't do anything. Not combo, doesn't do anything for us. So I just like had to pass back to him, and then he finally just got to combo, and we just lost game 1. And then game 2, we drew the worst combo starter, but we did draw a combo. We drew the Kaiser Seahorse. So we know someone Seahorse go into Spirit, Seahorse 1, Spirit 2, and then he went Imperm Chainlink 2 on the Spirit, which was fine because we have the Roar of the Blue Eyes in hand. So we go send the Maiden, go Roar, summon Blue Eyes, summon out Maiden. I think he attempts to Ash the Roar, but we have Called by the Grave, which ends up working really well for us. And then we go Maiden effect to obviously get the True Light into rotation. But then I was like, okay, I actually have enough interruption. So I get the Wishes. I go Wishes, search for Valor, and search for Majesty. I go into a Seals, and then we set the Majesty, and then I have Valor as well. And then we have the follow-up, obviously, with the True Light. I thought that was enough interruption because we didn't get the extra normal summon off him, because we didn't get the Mausoleum, which was fine. Actually did do enough. We did a lot. Like we did stop every play he did, and then once like he passed to us, we did have the combo anyway. So we win game 2 that way, and then game 3. He went first, and I had Ash and Valor, but he had a called by for Ash, and the Valor didn't really do anything because he kind of had everything in rotation, which was unfortunate. And we drew Mausoleum once again with Master, which unfortunately we're drawing these 1-0s, but there's really nothing else to put in the deck. But it's fine. We'll hopefully try to find something else later in the future. So he passes to me with a Firewall GCO6 set, which is fine. We get to a Spirit, which is actually pretty good for us because we can actually, when he activates GCO6, we chain it, summon the Omni Negate, so we can negate the White Binder. But the problem is he has Firewall, but we have Maiden in Graveyard, so we're like, okay, we can at least do something. Then he shows us a Bestial Magnum, and it's just like, okay, game is over. Unfortunately, nothing we can really do with that. I had to pass back, and he just has full combo afterwards. So we ended up losing in game 3.
And that will actually be it for today's episode. I thought it was 5 rounds of locals because we had 16 players, but I guess we needed to have 17 for 5 rounds. So it was actually only 4 rounds, but still not really that good for us. We only went 1 in 3, which is pretty bad. I thought we would have a way better start, especially since the structure deck is really good. But as we can clearly see what the problem is right now, it's bricking problems. If we can figure out the bricking problem with the deck, then I think we can do really well with it, but we just got to figure out that problem, and I do have an idea in mind for that. Hopefully we'll see next week. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe for more content on the channel, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.